Judan Soye Chonam Lai Chanchu Bardo Dani Gyapsu Dagi Jinsu Dipe Sunam Ki Tola Sonje Drubai Shu Judan Soye Chonam Lai Chanchu Bardo Dani Gyapsu Dagi Jinsu Dipe Sunam Ki Tola Sonje Drubai Shu Dewa Don Dewe Gyudon Dembra Gyuji Duma Don Gyudon Jawara Gyuji Duma Nebe Dewa Damba Medora Gyuji Nyeri Chadan Dan Dewe Tonyam Debra Gyuji Gyuji Jabba Dan Jisu Iran Goshin Sowa Jisoba Tanje Dagi Chanju Jebo Zaji Bejo Joje Mendo Chamraya Nishi Nide Jambadi Sangre Jitu Mite Kovai Joge Namda Jinga Jibai Namji Zamba Dan Loye Jeta Jita War Jita Tomote Pai Chigin Kolo Kordos Omenji Yingi Bodane, the Gonzali King Law, as a Chogoman Sudan. So Lame Jabla so and Lamanda and Bunjur and Boys in numbers and Dada some Jetams, what is the lower in your love. Chudam Lamdun the origin you love those all Lamtubas or in your love those my issues which are Jingi love those or Lamanda and Bunjur and Boys and numbers and Dada some Jetams. Lord Juzun the origin you love those or Chulam the origin you love those Lamtubas origin you love those. Tonight, Jesus origin you love those or Lamata and Bunjur and Boys and numbers and Dada some Jetams. Lord Juzun the origin you love those or Chulam the origin you love those or Lamtubas origin you love those. Tonight, Jesus origin you love those or Ranji to origin you love those or Tuki members in you love those. Then the Tabla Kebor you love those or Transcendental and the origin you love those. 对于人民的不是经济劳动，说看到就是当的这个那这些老么就刚刚说的，等的人的这个加倍些，你不得不当真的这些那么也他妈把一些当了当的经济，混到把你这样，多经济的给这上不啦，他们这给都大概就很多，他们讲你本身就他们让他们吧。用到不是做不送的结果吧，我就今天就到不是家的，就是他们就什么怎么给我娘们都给养到，说到的什么来说，这样看什么才会去呢？把都出去去没能是说，把多去没去，设计出给能成都，这里搞爸爸呢，呢他去年把多当是把多你给。Three samo in teens, three samo in the some the two number ne, do the judgment joy to give Malam Tanche the symbolize. Good evening, so everyone. This is the last I can give you last talk about the Bardo. That we have been talking about the 6 different Bardo. But we did talk about both and dying and dim pardo, samadhi pardo, thought, and fourth one called kind of timrim, dissolving stage, dissolving different aggregate, different element to different stage. And then, so this morning we talk about after the completely dead process have gone through, then up to the dead, where you have the Bardo Dharmata, that is kind of actually third, fourth, and fifth one. So we had kind of almost complete that fifth one. So that's now we have the fifth and sixth between. We have to more explaining more about this. But I did have saying this morning, we have some of I didn't have the author to explain publicly. At least you have initiated. So one thing is restricted by there. One thing is restricted by the time doesn't allow too much. So that's all this can make you restricted, not able to do it. But you may thinking, oh, this is kind of important part is hiding and hiding, not showing out. And that's possible you think that way, but that's not the truth. Because that if you're not ready, that anything you give, not useful. And some dumb is that very stupid people. You give the piece of the gold to him, he doesn't know what to do with that. And you throw away, and not valuing, they cannot eat that, not wear them. So this kind of gold is not big deal for him. So he useless and not useful. And then someone, smart people, know the value of the gold you give this, they will be very precious to prosperous to get that up to their use properly, good for them now, good for them future. So this way the example, the teaching, when you're ready, you don't give the teaching, and then teaching's worth nothings. And so this reason when now I need to authorize and at least give teaching from lineage empowerment and explanations, come the detail, and the authorization also in the detail. Then you go detail, but then also not just talking. And some students have to practice on each stage, and then familiarize in all. It takes time for, if shortly 1 week at least initiation and teaching all together. And practicing in between was then one session teaching, one session meditating, familiarize, and question once by clarifying all this. So this way, maybe 1 week almost finished, maybe not finished some. So that is way completed. That is kind of reason is we don't know where you come from. Most of you, some of I know, but still I don't know that's ready for you. This and empowerment is not had. They not requested, therefore we don't. If you get empowerment takes all we get, maybe. And so that's make no teachings. So more than that, you have no time. And I will be have no time. But when make a year before we have make time, 1 week, maybe everybody commit. Who's serious, then we can do 1 week. In that case, we in 1 week can do very slowly and gently and practice together. And when the retreat land, very perfect time, not far from here, future you want, and everybody discuss together. 7, 8 people have requested me. I'll be sacrificing my time. I'll be there to teach this. Then you have to practice also. It's not just listening, and that's not helpful. You need to practice. Then practice bringing experience, and then at the end you may have some planning, and anything happen to you, you could make use it in proper way. So this is one thing that makes restricted that is that obviously you should know. I'm not hiding on what is benefit for you, anyone, and that's what my job to give to you. But you are not ready for that. I force you to. That's not good for me to exposing secret teaching without my authorization from lineage. And that's a risk for me to do this careless spreading secret dharma and not useful for you also. So shortening life of the lamas, teachers, and lots of obstacles can be come through this if you're not doing proper way. So I'm protecting from this place that kind of risk. I have to be careful, give information, outlooks, but inside lots of things out there more. Up to this morning practice has so much thing to do. Each element have their laws to talk about that. And so that's how to practice again, see. So this all reason I was I say I didn't expose everything, but then you think, why not? He should do it. We don't want to have that. But again, for my risk and your risk, and we have to be careful that way. And also one way things you see, example. We Tibet, medical doctor, lots of herb they have, picking up from many different places. So they have this herb have to be what month to pick up the flower, what month to pick up the leaf, what month to dig the root. So this have grown in the month and day, and they have kind of astrologically, to make sure that what day is perfect, and they pick up this kind of herb. After they pick up this precious herb, what they do is they have to not expose the sun or light. They have to hidden very dark room, naturally dry. Cannot can with the light or the sun will dry them. And so then after that kind of the medicine essence is kind of not lost. That is essence there, then this will be the more effective to be used for the doctor to using the purple patients, whatever need that person, and then this medicine will be very effective. And then if you expose this kind of this herb, pick up anytime and dry on the sun, and then powder them and make them peel. This is not another any kind of herb you can peel up to make peel. Give it doesn't make affected, because when you expose the sun and light, the essence of the herb will disappear, not having kind of contained in the herb, because light and heat will be deleting and disappear all the essence of this herb. So this is kind of way that things that secret mantra have to be very hidden and very secret for people who's not ready, And then it's secret, if they're not ready, you give, this will not be helpful for them. But also when you prepare this, you have to be very careful on time, everything. So this all the conditions have to be correct. This work become truly affected. If don't go through this way, then it will be not effective. The same thing the Vajrayana practice is something. Sangha, we meaning sang meaning secret, nga meaning a mantra, secret mantra. That's they call also. Kriya, Upa Yoga, Maya Yoga, Tantra, this Tantra, Portalas Tantra. It's a secret for person who not ready. And then visualizing deities, reciting mantra, many people, does things, this will work. Most people like to sit silent and then meditate emptiness. And those things are more effective, makes sense, It's simple practices. But when mantra is visualization, recitation of mantra, deities, the male and the female, and they have many arms and many face, different color, all these things. So in addition to that, you a lot of kind of have to create things. So this is very confused between people if not you are ready. Karmically, you are not had been practiced last time, not familiar. And this time you hearing this may be confusing. This is never worked. So then you say these things to someone, people not ready, they have no devotion, they get wrong views. This means making up. This is not work. My already confused. I have so many thinking, adding more thinking in my mind. Can you help this? So this makes wrong views. That's to do hearing this teaching. The wrong views is kind of bad karma, and you close the door to path of liberations. So in order to avoiding that, so you have to secret, hidden, and then purple way to give. Purple, the person have to be ready, and teacher have to be someone who can do it, and disciple who can take it. That's very important condition there. Then Tantra practice, yes, and quick within the lifetime you get enlightenment. Even the fortunate people don't need to meditate. When they say Milarepa, Guru Milarepa, or Yogi Milarepa, first time he have looking for the teacher because he operated dead, because he have so much karma he's accumulated, he had no time to purify this. He wanted to get good teacher to teach him and purify himself this lifetime, free himself this karma. So he was kind of so much desperately wanted to have purification, wanted a great teacher. and he looking for a teacher. He find great Mahasiddha, highly realized person. He's belong to Nyingma tradition, all tradition, following Guru Rinpoche strongly. And he was a highly realized person. And then Milarepa get in there, and Milarepa say, well, I'm a very simple person. I need to practice, immediately purify, immediately get enlightenment. I'm just worried I can die anytime without purifying this. But teacher say, well, that's good. I do have method, you know. And what he said to the Milarepa, if my practice, my meditation, I give the method to you. This, you meditate daytime, you meditate, you get enlightenment daytime. You meditate nighttime, you get enlightened nighttime. Even this fortunate with strong karmically connected, this teaching, hearing this teaching, you get enlightenment. Melody was excited so easily. So this thing, he's need that. And then teacher give instruction. And he stay in the room to wait for getting enlightenment. He don't do anything. And then the teacher come by and say, what happened to you? He said, nothing happened. And then teacher said, well, my teaching too high. My teachings are too high to you. You are not ready for my teaching. So this don't work. Then the teacher is very highly enlightened being. Then he said, there is, Marpa just came from the India back to bring the all tantric teaching. And he is in this area someplace. So he name of the Marpa and then give place where to go. He hearing the Marpa, the whole of the Marpa, automatically tear bursts from his eyes. He don't know what happened. Karmically so strongly connected. Then he completely changed. Okay, this is not the right place. I have to go now. So teacher said, oh, go that place. That's the you connected. He will liberate you. So he take his things and he left. Obviously, he go to sea and up to all in the mountain to other mountain. He's a guru's retreat place, and where he teaching there, he saw the Marpa's house. Look at there, look like he feel that place is kind of wonderful celestial palace, not in the human world. He just turned his mind completely. Now I have to get this place. I have to get something. Then he walked down in the water, and some river. There's a bunch of children, young, maybe teenager. They play in the water, a bunch of them. Then he asked them, anyone you know Marpa, Yogi? They say, we don't know Yogi Marpa. We never heard that. And then one boy among them has very shining, very special looking and magic and unusual boy. And he come out, he said, oh, that's my father. And then he said, oh, I like to see, where is he? He said, then he said, my God, over there, ply the field. But he thought he's highly yogi, he ply the field. And so that was enough, but don't stop him, his name. But then he walk up uphill. But that very night, Marpa had dream. One else night to be dreaming, that he has dreamed. Marpa's great teacher, Tilopa, has the special Vajra, we call it. It's kind of a tantric ritual object. Very dirty Vajra. Naropa have that. And Naropa give to Marpa. They give to Marpa, say, Tilopa says, Naropa says to Marpa, you take this and Vajra and you clean this. Very clean, only dirty, then put in the top of the mountain. There will be light shining all over the world. That's your job, you have to do that. So he dreamed that. When he indicated that dream, he will have one of the karmically connected disciples come to see him, but he have lost the obscuration since there. I have to purify that. Then I put him to mountain as where he can meditate, and then after realization come, then he can benefit in so many beings look like sun shining out of the mountain. So that he indicated that he wake up, then Marpa wake up, then he said, okay, all right, today auspicious day, I have to do this. And he told his wife, Marpa has wife, he's a lay people, he's not monk, monastic monk, but he's a yogi, realized person. He go to India 18 months, 18 years he's staying back and forth in Tibet and India. Then he received all the teaching of all the yogi. And he practicing, he realized, and he came from India. So he was very famous in translator Marpa and yogi. So everybody kind of looking for to see him receive teaching. So he told his wife, today you make me kind of chang. The chang is kind of alcoholic, something alcohol chang they make. One chang for me, one chang for my guests. One chang something he need later. But the three different part of chang put in big bottle, So you meant that. I going to apply the field today. This is special. I have to do so. Then she was very upset. Her husband, her wife, consort say, "You so famous. You great master in well known in Tibet now. Why you have to go apply the field? Why need this kind so many wine to drink?" He told, shut up and do what I say. He's a little aggressive, always kind of, but he's mentally very soft, know what he's doing. And she told her to shut up and do what I say. And she had to do it, otherwise she get more trouble. So she did it. Then he carried his wand and he go to apply the field, welcoming the Milarepa actually. He knows Milarepa coming. So he's also a special disciple, devotee disciple. The Marpa knows that. And his guru advised him in the dream. Obviously, then Milarepa came. Yes, that's big eyes, big, strong man, apply the field. He thought Marpa should be not like apply the field. He should be in some high, nice house and stay in a throne on the background. He's a student. This is not possible. He didn't believe even this Marpa. And he walked and told him, "So, can you know where is Marpa live?" And he said, "I know Marpa, you come here. We talk." He didn't say, "I'm Marpa." He said, "I know Marpa, but come here. We talk." Then Marpa says, "Well, I can show you Marpa. What you have to do something for me." He said, "Drink this alcohol and plow this all field. You must do that. Then you drink rest of the all. Then you come in that house. Marpa live that house. I show you that. Do first that job." The Milarepa was happy to do anything. You can see the Marpa, he did it. Plow the field. He's a strong man, and then he drank, and then he walked into that house. Slowly, looked like no one there, and he slowly opened the door. The very man who plowed the field was staying on the throne. He said, "Sir, where is the Marpa? Can you show me Marpa?" He said, "I am the Marpa, you bow down to me." Milarepa has no question, he bowed. 3 times prostration. Then he told, "I'm from Kunkyab, very simple man who I am. But I want to make sure you give me the full instruction to purify me and make me to realize awakenings. I had no time for this, to waiting, but I need to immediately. And also you can give me food and place to live. And I'll do anything you want to do, I can do it." Marpa says, "You're a very stranger man. You did bad sins, killing many people, doing many things. You not this not you did for me, you did yourself. This is your problem, not my problem. Kind of opposite answer that he was kind of. And then he said, if you want to take teaching from me, I will give the teaching, but you find a place to sleep somewhere and you have to take care of your food and whatever needed. I can do one thing, I cannot do both. Then Milarepa thinking of this the teacher, I need to receive the teaching. I like to receive teaching from him, but I can beg food to make a place to live. And so he decided to receive the teaching, and then he can go take care of himself, rest of the needed. So that's why Marpa accepted. Then since then, Marpa was not friendly with him. Physically beat up, and verbally always kind of yelling and shouting. He doesn't have anything that so gentle word come from Marpa. The Milarepa never have any doubt. Everything, I am a sinful person. He see my sins. This sin purifying this. And he's the one who made a realization, enlightened me. Then the Milarepa sacrifice, if you read Milarepa's story, you find out so much. And sometimes I reading, sometimes I get tear towards my eye. I'm not a devotee person, but look at Milarepa, how much he did for this teaching. And I'm lucky I'm following this path. So it has made me to also kind of cause something that, one thing I think I'm fortunate to have this lineage for my path. And also then I'm practicing a little bit here, even. But problem is I'm not diligent enough. I'm not renounced as like Milarepa. So this is kind of how Milarepa received the teaching. Milarepa go sacrifice, how devotee person. So he did Milarepa so much, kick out, beat up. His story is so much, desperate. Marpa did it. But then Marpa has finally he did something out. Okay, then he had little teaching, and then one time he don't go through lots of difficulty. Then suddenly Marpa gave him some teachings. He gave the kind of refuge vow. First time working hard, then he get refuge vow. Before refuge vow, he explaining Naropa has found how much difficult to find for his teacher, up to the fine teacher, how much go through. And then he realized Mahamudra. So then Milarepa realized, wow, this is, I'm not done anything for my guru to get to receive the blessing. Actually, he's fortunate that everything he doing purifying me. So he was encouraged more. So finally, he did so much difficult to receive all teaching, everything. Then he meditate a little bit. Then finally, he want to go home because his mother, his sister, in the house and everything there. During the meditation, come up kind of vision. He want to have vision. Then that urged him to go to see his family homeland. And one day morning, go to see the Marpa. The Marpa was sleeping. Early morning, he's sleeping, but he's sleeping not like our sleeping. He's sleeping with a clear light, So then Milarepa came. He was sleeping. So then Milarepa was kind of outside the window. Then he requested, and I come here to request you let me go home now, because I have these visions. My mother may be dead now. My sister is wandering around, and my big house fall apart. So it's impermanent, and still I want to see my mom. So urged me to let Guru you give me the permission. And finally, Marpa hearing that, Marpa wake up. And then Marpa says, well, what make you this problem in the early morning? So then he requested him, so I'm going to go. Can you go? Can I go? And he said, well, I think you early come here to see me. First time you arrive, I was sleeping. That symbol is that I will not meet again. If you go now, that's it. Last we meeting. That meaning I'll see you in the Pure Land, but not live. That's to indicate because I'm sleeping. When I sleep, you can. But then
very fortunate that when I woke up, sun shine on my head and very bright and shining. That's very good. So my lineage, my teaching, you carrying on, spreading all the world and dispel, eliminating all the darkness. That's a symbol that sun shining. Well, and come wake up. I see that. That's the symbol is. So now time for you to go. Okay, I let you go, but I'm not seeing you again. So he gave the initiation, empowerment, hereby the rest of the whole teaching given to my Milarepa. And that time, Milarepa, the purification enough. The Marpal is giving empowerment. The Hebbajal Tantric deities appear in front of Milarepa. There's Guru there, there's deities there. His principal deities, Hebbajal Tantric deities. Then Marpa told him, now, did you see? And the Milarepa said, yes, I see. So what do you think about this? And he said, well, I'm determined. I do anyway to get to realize like that what you have manifested, Idam as form there. I also achieve this, attain this. I want to put my effort, I commit for you. I'll do this. And Marpa says, very good that you have in so much devotion. So then, they get Ganachakra, big wildfire, singing the song, Marpa's giving him, and Malarpa prayer to him. So that's very sadness. So you can clear words when they talking each other, sing the song each other, And then that time, Marpa was telling to his wife, this man, I aim to display rainbow body, but you, woman, obstruct me, so I'm not able to do it. That was in a Marpa did so badly that his wife was so kind, taking care of Melarba hidden and sending the offering and initiation, he gave it up, sending someplace, not getting anything. So she tried to make cynic in, So that kind of Samaya make the little bit him to not able to disappear his rainbow body. The Marvelous, that's her problem. She did this. So they can see that sometimes with obstacle a little bit coming here and there, even she's very high wisdom Dakini, but she's so kind. She thinks too much Marpa doing this. And sometimes she was talking to Marpa, why you treat this as like enemy? This man is poor and he's like donkey, wounded his back by carrying the nonsense house building, carrying the rug. He backside like, wounded, like donkey. So why you should treat this much? Then she tried to Marpa. So this kind of a bit kind of Samaya, little bit. So, anyway, this is not a big deal, but that part he did it. But finally, he says his end for him to disappear right in front of him, make the transparent completely, karmic ripening body to enlighten. But this is because of the whole problem that's kind of historical. So this is a kind of example. Teaching of Tantra is not easily, but he had many year work for Marpa. Marpa want to put ambrosial nectar, but he want to clean the pot first. He sees it very dirty. Pot has kind of poisoning there. He put his nectar in it. Nectar become poisons. No one eat, anyone kill. So he have to clean that. So that the Milarepa has been obviously historically Milarepa didn't have lots of. He did it, and these things are now negative side. So Marpa seeing this, and then he want to purify that. And he knows how far, what method need purification. So that's why finally Mark can clean up everything. Then he thought, well, now clean enough. I can pour any nectar, this drop of nectar not going any worse. It'll be beneficial, every living being. So he was, after that, time come, he get to teaching. short teaching, not long time after he start teaching. He is not too long, but he meditate, receive teaching, meditate, receive teaching. So not so long. He getting completely ready to go himself alone to practice. He get every instruction. So then through his samaya so strong with the guru, the blessing of guru compassion is very strong. So he lived 12 years without human condition up until he get completely enlightened. So that's the matter. But this is also way to know. We have lots of things to purify. Initiation is the one way, simple, just simple way to give. But in actual ultimate sense, this initiation is very essential teaching, transforming. Who receive the initiation have the proper vessel. Who is giving the teaching also, the empowerment is a perfect being there, something he contained, blessing from the lineage. By his practice, his samaya, his guru. And he have compassion to student, and he can have preserved his nectar very purely unpoisoned there. Not have impurity there. And then he have to see where he pouring, have to make proper vessel too. So that's case that very important of this teaching of Tantra is not a mess up. But nowadays people can make money. They make this, that, high initiation, this price, can make price. Sometimes you can see one initiation is quite expensive now. But this is business, this is not spiritual. Teaching come with your devotion, with a great teacher, your compassion. And then this teaching will be very useful, beneficial. So it's similar things what we are dealing here. And so we need that in a proper way to give the teaching, because proper person is necessary. You see? So, anyways, and what we have this morning is the kind of Bardo Dharmata, which is ordinary people unconscious, someone who have fully developed spiritually, especially mental stage and pure, have sense with the view and meditation and conduct is good. Perfect view, perfect meditation, perfect conduct. Someone who has realized person like that, they can, this lifetime, maybe here and there, by they maintaining their realization, but they don't transform everything. But when this karmic ripening body separate from the mental body naked, and they can, that naked body there, adopt it normally how meditate. So that merge within one, then they develop 3.5 day meditation, and that's the limit. But sometimes, as I say, 7 day, 12 day more, and 5 day. My guru has 5 days. He's staying in the meditation position, and how we know after his meditation end, during his up to the death, he said very very shining. His face looked like so live and so shining. Look, he can speak right now. And he said completely stayed off. And so then it's sometimes they stay long as possible, duration, no smell. And just like very nowadays here we can make the eyes and cool. Tibet doesn't have those things, conditions. They just stay there. So this way, so how you indicate you finish meditation, sometime text says, you have red blood coming from the left nostril, or blood coming, white blood, red one, and then right nostril coming, the white one, that two dropping in out, that indicate meditation done now, so you can dispose of him. Otherwise, what happened is that his body stayed like very live. Suddenly, his whole meditation he fall down like dead body. So that argues is gone now. His meditation finished. Then you can. And Tibet, this great master We offering, prayer, lots of puja, 49-day, accumulated merit, purification, prayer. So lots of people do this. And although you can do it, you cannot, then the disposal cannot nicely make the criminated or whatever bearing, doesn't matter. And Tibet will give the animal outside and chopped it and give the eagle to eat that, So you can do either way up to the body's body, but in the same time, this body bring his mind enlightenment. So we respect this body is very special, precious. And my guru's body still remain in the monastery. You can go look at. He's look like right now. He's lying there in the golden stupa inside, in the middle of the monastery. My guru body is sitting there. Anyone can visit. I think Nyugu has been with me, and Mori Henry has been there. I don't know, Gail, has you been there too? So most of my students have been, and Rick's been there too. So they saw, as people see my guru's body. So his body is still there. So lots of imminent holiness want to criminate it, and then they says, no, we can not criminate it, we can leave there. And then they kind of dispute a little bit. Chadarim, which was the high enlightened Kyabje Rinpoche was there, but he was there with Rinpoche when he passed away. He was meditating. While Rinpoche passing away, Kyabje Rinpoche meditating there. And Rinpoche was meditating already, but he's still alive. Then Kyabje Rinpoche walked in. Rinpoche just told him, Kyabje Rinpoche, to sit, meditate, and he did. 5 minutes, then Kyabje Rinpoche come out. He said, Rinpoche passed away. Now he's meditating. He lock it, no one get in there. He's a young one, but Kalu Rinpoche give lots of initiation teaching. He respect as his guru, Kalu Rinpoche. So he was there. So he is controlling until 5 days he's staying there. Finished meditation, then he wash and he decorated and put a night walk and make altar. And he stayed 2-3 days chanting prayer with us. Then he left. And then Rinpoche's nephew asked him what to do. Rinpoche, we should criminate it, we should leave that. Kyabje Rinpoche says, you criminate, lots of relics will come. Many people they have blessing, that's very good. And next day they talking about, we keep His Holiness Karma, but we criminate it. We regret now. We keep this one last our guru to keep him body solidly like that. And then talk to Kyabje Rinpoche, and they should keep his body. He said, keep body. That will greatly benefit. Kyabje Rinpoche doesn't want to get in there. He left next day. He thinks this is too much. But he said he's done his job, which is completely meditation finished. Kyabje Rinpoche lived, and that's it. Then he let them do all the imminent to take care of our lineage. So that's happening, So this kind of, again, this is story and the Darbanta meditation is that high-level beings can be picked up from their meditation continually deep inside within the 3.5 days. That is full realization. Now, once fully realized, then they will collapse their body. But sometimes they said kind of white and red coming from the nose. That would be indicated that he's completely liberated or attained. And so this is the way the kind of high being to knows how they are enlightenment, how they are completely done his meditations. And ordinary people are not limited. You get 3.5 days live there, they can meditate. Maybe someone little practiced, but impossible. We can say, or we cannot say impossible. These people can do nothing, just throw away. If you have chance, live them 3.5 days. If he may practice there, and then maybe not, but even not, nothing wrong with you, keep there. And you have your side contributing condition for the enlightenment. And then he can do it. He may, in some time, daily practice daily a little bit, and then somebody will silently, closely meditate with him, his body or her body. And he after the death, what happens? One thing start. They have kind of clairvoyance. They have no body now, a mental body. 3.5 days, Then they wake up from the unconsciousness. Then they have real life. They call it Bardo life. Reborn in the Bardo now. Soon as that 3.5 days, they wake up, then they think, okay, I was sick, but now nothing sick. My body is so light, very, very kind, flexible. Obviously, when you have dying, if you have the mother, father, husband, wife, children who you love, who you have hope, they will not give up me. They help me. And so that that kind of person. First time wake up, they thinking of that person. Oh, where she's now, or he's now. Soon as he thinking, he's right there wherever she is. But she will, or he or she will not know because his mental body. He come in there, she or he will not know. And he will say, I'm here. Hi, how are you? How you been? I'm not seeing long time. But she have no answer. But obviously that man or woman has been, no, this he's dead now. So upset, crying. And sometimes they give you the word, oh, why you give me up? You should stay longer. Sometimes they use any word when they have really desperately sad. So he can see these things. And then he thought, very strange. She doesn't like me anymore. She doesn't talk to me, even doesn't pay attention. Hey, I'm here. And then the dead person said that, like the person, love the person, but she doesn't know he's there. Then this is one thing he knows, something he is not normal now. So in that case, he doesn't have to go there wherever you go. Even in Lhasa in Tibet, my family, I have someone really love on there. That's my hope. They can help me. Soon as I think I want to see that person, I'll be Lhasa there. Moment of thinking I'll be there. Then I see whatever is there and everything's. Even Japan, New York, anywhere, doesn't matter, distant, you will be there. So that is called Legi Zulto Shutan dance, meaning that karmically, miracle is so forceful up to the death. So that meaning the karmically forceful miracle is that he will be there instantly, as soon as you think he's there. And so that is kind of you experience now. And then you learning from that, not answering. And then one thing he also realized, I don't have to go through a door. I can go through this wall, and this not need to through wall. And that is one thing I know something wrong there, something strange. So this way, when you kind of not know what happened to me, and then also he's according the text says walking on the sun. And then you can normally when you walk in the sun, you can have shadow. There's no shadow there. That was he was one way. In the book says you're learning that you are now is you're dead. You are no body there. You are mental body. Then you walk in the sand. It doesn't have footprint, and those will indicate that you are dead. You are acknowledging, aware now. And finally, then you can see body is flexible like that. Then anger, jealous, greed, proud, these are there. You can be angry, you can upset, your attachment, your desire, jealous, greed is there. This is not helping you, confusing your mind, unstable your mind. Then you go around this way, confused mind, and if you have nothing other practice, then I think that's very confused. But also at the same time, and that state, this is called part of existence now I'm talking about. This going to the sixth part of attaching now. So then it's one thing that, now he says, oh, I can practice tomorrow. Maybe practice a little bit today, not too much. So it's kind of corresponding our practice, but then very effective. If you daily practice Chenrezig, whatever simple practice, Chenrezig is the better because it's very popular and you have teaching, initiation, instruction completely. You know how to do it. So at a certain point, then you have season and you are also confused, tired to look around, find out, not responding. In Bardo being, you may see here and there, but none of you know them. Few people know, but if someone you know them, they're busy, they're on Bardo stage, they are not communicating with too much. Suffering and the pain is sad. Maybe they have more anger, more desire, more these things, kind of carrying on that. So these people, someone who have little practice, maybe has practice little bit and believe and practice and daily. So at a certain point you can see, by this time go by, maybe more than 6 o'clock, usually 6 o'clock practicing Chenrezig. This kind of intention only bring your mind, okay, I'm practicing Chenrezig now. A certain point that your intention daily determine your practice on time. So that make your mind is mental determinations of my time to practice. So you're practicing now, beginning from Sanjay Chuda, like refuge, generating bodhicitta, very unusual and very clear. Your mind also, one is a miracle like that, a possible miracle, but also you have legizul there. So then also you have kind of clairvoyant, and then you have something you believe, something you know about the meaning of this, whether Tibetan, English, whatever you're reading, it may clear you are. And taking refuge in Buddha, and you can see the Buddha's quality and the perfection there. I take refuge in Dharma, you can see the perfection, benefit, power. And you take refuge in Sangha, and also all this spiritual blessing and power is so perfect, profound. This accumulating this power by your own faith and trust, the Guru. And also this perfect, the powerful is through compassion of the Buddha, but Dharma Sangha. So you can see, repeat this 3 times as usual you're doing. You get so much faith and trust and compassion. 2 lines is a bodhicitta, love and compassion, because incredible kind of, you can see this benefit of this, knowing in non-referential compassion, non-referential loving kindness. You are such powerful that you daily practice, beggingly you can concentrate. But this moment I have clear mind, can clearly understanding meaning what I'm saying. And then I can adopt it because at the time I'm tired to looking for help. Look, makes sense, this help me. Then I have special devotion to Triju, special compassion to all sentient being. Sentient being is one way to take us the enlightenment. There is one of them. So the compassion become attracted to you, and your mind becomes so limitless compassion, limitless devotion. And this together you completely then start to cherish the visualization. When you read it, understanding or comes through, then because you have daily practice, you have faith and trust, that your mind can focus better. At the time I need help. So I can see the benefit of that, power of that. So I can see that all this word I'm saying is clearly come to my mind. Finally, it becomes charity. I can see real charity there, vivid and clear. Not only see the vision, but I can see the actual quality, perfection, pure, stainless metal, limitless compassion, limitless wisdom. We see this charity. So you kind of protecting your wandering around your dead, and suddenly you visualize your body as charity. So that is the time you can visualize your body as charity, because you have no body, you have mind. You visualize mentally. So the one lifetime, how much clear focus your mind, this time 100 times more your visualization clear as you want it. It become clear visualization and not has any kind of this ripening karmic body, So then you become truly perfect Chenrezig image you can bring in your mind. Then also thinking of each that quality and perfection make the full wisdom and compassion within you. And then you can recite mantra, then you can say, you real Chenrezig, everything this land become perfect pure land now. And every being is perfect pure beings, bodhisattva. Every sound become mantra. And overseeing form, deities, sound, mantra become empty sound, empty form. You are kind of essence of the empty, but aspect of clarity. That your mind clarity become Chenrezig body. Essence of your mind become actual Chenrezig essence of emptiness. That your conjunction of your clear and emptiness conjunction, actual Buddha nature, emptiness, and compassion of pure to Chenrezig form. So you kind of, that time in all this what I'm talking, quality become deepen and clearly, then you will be possible you stop your Bardo right there. You merge with the Chenrezig become one. That's one session you will be take here. So this is a great opportunity. But don't wait to say, I'm waiting until get Bardo, I can do this practice. It's not that. You have the train right now. No matter what you are busy, not matter difficult, you're angry, upset, this, that. Sit down, bring once in a while. At least one day, one time or two times more. And then you can do sadhana accordingly. We have the translated sadhana. Otherwise, you familiarize sadhana 1 week, 2 week practice, and up to all you can some visualization, driving, whatever you visualize Chenrezig above you. You recite mantra, sounds and mantra forms deities, over everything emptiness. So anyway, you can do this. This will be tremendous help on that time, you see. So these are very, very beneficial. So this reason you need to have Chenrezig initiation, Chenrezig instruction clearly, then practicing with a group, practicing home, group 1 week, one time, that's better than nothing. But then you do home. Don't spend time talking, blaming, jealous to other. He's good, he's bad, he's this, he said this, he doing this. This don't mind other business. His karma, why I need to worry? She's karma, why I need to worry? I take care of myself. Jealous doesn't help me in the Bardo. Anger doesn't make help Bardo. Desire doesn't make help. Jealous, proud, ignorant doesn't help me. But these kind of true practice, I have given it to practicing. I give to you all. From my heart, I thought you can use it. I'm not expecting anything from you. I want you to practice to use these things. But at the time of the existing Bardo, that Bardo will be 49 days. So you will have chance. Then you do and then that section like this kind of practice, you stop your Bardo no more. You don't have samsara anymore. You be bodhisattva level, you can emanate, benefit many beings. So you see how much powerful they have done this practice. Always in the Dharma friend, we are human beings, human have problem. Don't complain. I don't see my problem. I have more problem than that person I complaining. He have less problem maybe. He has lots of good thing. I cannot able to cultivate good thing what he doing. I can cultivate bad thing, everything, because of my bad karma, in my evil thought. So it's not good to be, this doesn't help your Bardo, It doesn't, karma, next, it not cause you any happiness. It may cause suffering and pain, confusion. Harmony among the Sangha, and everybody should have good heart, respect. Jamga Kondru yesterday I quoted that, Yangin still do Samyam Takchim maybe. Rangjung Ryu Samyam Beijing. So this is a Jamga Kondru Lori I sing song. on his Lama calling home long distance. So he says that, we samsaric people, samsara, we see tiny as sesame seed side effect for other people. I make big deal. Problem there, problem this, problem that. Make small problem like big. But I have the mountainside of the defect, problem. I'm hiding, not showing. No, I don't do that. I cannot say. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a good person. So that is what you do. So that's not good. This is not helping me anyway. Why do we do this? Do our best, kind, loving toward all sentient being and dharma friend, learn something. So this is not good. Even somebody says to someone, oh, this bad person, he doing this and that. Then you listen that, oh yes, he's bad. Very good, bad. Very good, you telling me. No, do more. So encouraging more karma, that person who accepting that kind of jealous word, not good. We have to make sure that very harmful other sentient being may be. But I can think about it. I do more worse than that. Then therefore, I don't look at more on my problem, not other problem. Other problem doesn't cause me any suffering. My problem causes suffering myself. I'm complaining other people, my jealous, my proud, my desire, my angry. So these affliction causing me to complain other people. Especially among the Sangha, this is not good. It may kind of storing. So here and there, and talk to some teachers say this happened and that happened, and some teachers say some teacher this. So that is confused completely. But at the same time, teacher have to limit it, have compassion, kind, show path, what they knows. And then have themselves to practice, to devotion. The teacher have to be respect from other people. That teacher have to respect his own teacher too. That's why you gain blessing from the teacher to get you. And you live with the teacher example. Other people can easily abduct you as a devotee, no problem there. But our problem is I'm not caring my teacher. And in front of people, I'll be different. In front of my teacher, I'm different. I bow, I'm doing this, respect this. Out of my picture of my teacher, I'll do all kinds of things. Maybe I complain. Oh, he does this, he does that. So that doesn't make sense. Something you want to get from him. But again, you don't want to pray or devotion to him. And this doesn't make sense also too. But anyway, the relationship is no matter whom you have, good to have, not to gossiping too much. Just practice Dharma. So my karma is with me. But I can complain other people. That doesn't make purify my karma. I'm adding more karma, more suffering, more confusion myself. Already I look at my health, my time, what I did, my life this time, what I'm doing, even present, I'm thinking. I'm complaining someone, my mind is routine already there. I'm complaining. Then you not know. So we call Goru Bandai Master, so Tibetan tell us your head is rotting, but nose doesn't smell you. So that is it. Very obviously, rotten your head. You should be smelling some kind of rotten smell. But you don't. Even you smell, you ignore that, So that's key to avoid these things. But this is, I'm talking of the Bardo, but Bardo is that what happening Bardo is this lifetime, what you have, your mentality. How much devotion, faith, how much practice you do, how much you train your love and compassion, other thing, how much you respect your pure visions. So that much you can benefit there. This lifetime you are completely rotten, not really good. I'm not scaring you, I'm telling truth. That's all. Sometimes you say, oh, he's scaring us this. No, why I need to scare, what I get from scare you. But I want to have truthfully that you can use it proper way and behave proper way. If you are called Buddhist, you be Buddhist. In the name of the Buddhist, you don't do the Buddhist motivation. And Buddhist, you call Buddhist, you have Buddhist mind. Buddhist mind is more compassion and loving kindness and devotion. It's very important. So this, like this way that you wake up and there's confusion, that's happening. You angry person, you're angry, jealous person, you're jealous. Desire person, you're desire. And a stupid person will be stupid. And in addition, when you are like them, you don't, this action will be resolved there. You can obvious that negative can be see or negative. Because sound is terrible, scary sound. See form is scary form. The feelings are uncomfortable, unstable, emotion, confusing. So this in the Bardo. What you lifetime your mind is the Bardo. Your mind not dying, physical dying. The mind carrying on your problem that stay behind you, And that's this kind of one thing that's very important, detach, not clinging, primarily, not well, purposely, before you can let go. Like offering, giving parent for children, whatever, clean that, you're ready to go anytime. Don't time come, you just go. And then you in a Bardo you have much more comfortable. But you have kind and loving, very devotion practice. Up to the naked mind, you can be very careful that you do have that kind of devotion and that kind of compassion, loving kindness. Everything beautiful sound, everything beautiful form, everything become very kind of settled, joyful, calm, clear. So you have lots of practice there. You can, your way you can find easily. So this case, what the best for you, This lifetime you're crazy like this, not helping there. This lifetime you're kind and clear, you do your best. The Bardo you have continually that feeling, so it is much better, So you can see what better for you. So then kind and loving, kind and compassion is very, very important because that makes, everything peace calm. So therefore Buddha talked about loving kindness, compassion is very important. Train your mind. Not just says, oh, sorry, this, sorry, that, but you really care of the sentient being's sufferings. First, try to make me and sentient being equal by the I want to be happy and all being happy, want to be happy. Who will not want to be happy? I don't want to unhappy, suffering, pain. No one want to be happy, unhappy, and suffering and pain. See? So this is a reason I equal me and all sentient being equal. My mother, my sister, my friend, or my enemy, or some indifferent one. Doesn't matter. All of them same. So try to make equal benefit, equal to happiness. Then you can go more further training. Then you can see I'm one person, sentient being numberless person more worth than me, one person. So I'm more kind of selfless, more focused other people to help benefit. Then you can exchange. Normally, how much you love, kind yourself, protect yourself, then you'll change your mind, love, kind, and compassion to other, more focused for other beings' benefit. That's our exchange. So then that's one word say that what to say. That's kind of what this Shastra has saying, very profound. Dade dule dugal tamche jungs, Jempen sengi zobu sanji chungs. Dade yengi dong yanda jawa geselare. So that is kind of Santi Deva says that also too. It's a my quote from other texts. So this essay is a kind of That is really don't have Jung meaning that when you wish to be happy, wish to be everything for myself, that wish bring every single suffering you experience suffering come from that. So therefore, you selfish, self-cherishing, make more suffering contributing yourself. Jempen saying is opus on your tongue means thinking of not self, selflessly, thinking of all sentient beings wish to benefit, happy, comfortable, freedom, no suffering. Always in from depth of your heart, you're thinking. So what happened? All Buddha give birth from that attitude, thinking of other beings more. So they become Buddha because of that attitude. That you can see self-grasping make how much hurt for you. Selflessly benefit others and how much benefit. Selfless make benefit you to get enlightenment. Selfish make you be suffering pain, confused, more suffering. So knowing this, you exchange now. David de dungal tamchi jemben sengi san dogo sanjit. Techi dakte yengi dungal ku yangda jiwayen. Zek dogo sanjit lal. So this means that, see, this is self-sharing and more holding yourself. Selflessly benefit sentient being, you become Buddha. All the Buddha brought from the selfless compassion, loving kindness, bodhicitta. So you can see selfishness make me keep me suffer. Selfless make the enlightened all great bodhisattva, great being enlightenment. Knowing this, you exchange. What do you exchange? What we wish to happiness, change to happiness, cause to all sentient being happy. Check all the suffering of other sentient being and cause of suffering. Take open myself. So this way you can attain enlightenment. I don't know you have my translation correct or not, but I try to say something like very important point there. So this is the carrying on your mind. When you die, your mind not dying, your physical dying. Mind is just like more sharper, more painful, any negative, and many very beneficial, even positive there you have been accumulated. So this may you like going on post day to Bardo to week, and then there's a lot of deities appearance. So I mean, there's 5 deities, 5 Dhyana Buddhas, Buddha Vajrayana, Buddha Sambhava, Buddha Amitabha, Buddha Amoghasiddhi, and Buddha Akshoga. See, these 5 Buddhas appear. And that appear once in a while, not all the time. But then you have you have also companion by this, you have wisdom, very like wisdom, equanimity wisdom, discriminate wisdom, all accomplishments of wisdom. And then that wisdom, this 5 wisdom, they are companioned by this 5 Buddha. So now again, this what happened is we have the aggregate. This 5 aggregate is the 5 Buddha. That we have the 5 aggregate for sure. So this aggregate is the essence, is the 5 Buddha. But we are too much polluted by the emotion negative, then this become 5 aggregate. 5 aggregate make the 5 different kind of poison and suffering, And with that, we have anger, we have proud, we have desire, we have jealous, we have ignorance. This 5 poison. The 5 poison is within us. The essence of this 5 poison is the 5 wisdom. So the essence of the 5 aggregate is 5 Buddha. Essence of 5 poison is 5 wisdom. But within this poison, we have this basic 5 Buddha and 5 wisdom. Because we would have that, therefore, we have the potential to get enlightenment. Sooner or later, we get enlightenment. It takes a long time because of our actions. But we do have this potential. Therefore, surely we have a seed to get enlightenment. So you fertilize, something grow on it. So what to fertilize is practice Dharma, So that's important. So these are the now manifestating absolute, pure sense of the form aggregate is Buddha Vajrayana. So which appear now, pure side of our essence, Buddha Vajrayanas. And then we have an impure aggregate of form is all there, also there, as we have now. So we have that aggregate. With that aggregate, I have the anger, poison. The Buddha Vajrayana is kind of pure form aggregate. The Buddha Vajrayana has wisdom like mirror like wisdom. So then this manifesting from the Buddha nature of the pure side, aggregate transform into Buddha, and poison to transform into wisdom. So they're bright and shining sometimes. It's not all the time, but when 24 hours, I wake up this morning, or this 24 hours, once I appear that Buddha. I can see that, unfortunately, my sins negative so much, hard to see him, very bright, shining. A light coming from him is so hard. But I can scare. I don't want to see him. I don't want to have close to that light or shining from too much. But I obviously involve my form aggregate. And obviously I have involved with the lots of anger. So this light coming to catch me, to draw me down to suffering and pain. So this is the word we have to recognize. So that's sometimes you're up to the dead and people are reading. So that's good too, because the dead people listen. They have little familiar with Palden, then repeat that term. They can appear the things they can catch up. Because you read Tibetan or English, doesn't matter. Dead people have clairvoyant. Any language he can communicate with your mentality. So he knows exactly what you're talking about. Then he may grab his visualization of Vajrayana, and they in the totally describe the Vajrayana how it look like. So this visualizing, this deities, this light coming, this happened to you, you try to, yes, when this light come, you should not follow. In this kind of form coming, don't follow. And this light coming, this Buddha coming, this is wisdom, this is kind of full Buddha. So ask you to follow this. And that time very helpful. So this is the part of the Tibet we read up to the dead until 49 days. The first day you have one by one, first day Buddha Vajrayana, second day Buddha Rena Sambhava, with the Rena Sambhava coming with the mirror like, economic wisdom, remedy of the proud. And the second day, Buddha Amitabha, and that is a mental, duje, perception aggregate is the kind of Buddha Amitabha. Then wisdom, all discriminating wisdom come. So then that is a third day. And then fourth day, Buddha Amuga Siddhi with green light, and also that wisdom called all accomplishments, wisdoms. And then fifth day, Buddha Akshobhaya come and aggregate of our consciousness. And wisdom is the kind of, this case, the kind of Dharmadhatu wisdoms. So that's wisdom. So that is the remedy. basically essence of our ignorance is the Dharma, that wisdom, you see. But we are more going to this stupidity, you know. The stupidity essence is the Dharma, that wisdom, emptiness, actually, you know, to total emptiness. So that is somebody they're reading slowly Tibetan or English, doesn't matter too much. The dead people communicate any language. You can have any language. English language, everybody knows. Tibetan language, they will know because they are more communicating mentally than physically, verbally. So these 5 day, these deities appear. So you have chance there. Somebody reading, guiding you to the practice, and you are also interested by your own devotion, faith with the Dharma in your own lifetime. So one of these days, possibility liberation can be. But after the 5 days, these 5 of them same time appears. 5 days they come in same time, and 5 light come. That's the kind of 6 day. And this doesn't mean always there. Now can briefly come, gone. So you have to take chance. Then because your mind's confusion state, kind of not stable one place. Even appears, sometimes not recognized. Even the recognized not last long. But it's kind of, that time our mind is very, very effective, flexible. Example is like iron, iron is born in the fire, become red. Iron get red by fire burning. Then you twist it any shape. The moment you cool up, the shape doesn't change. The Bardo beings like that. The moment you have visualized the deities, you become that deity, you get enlightenment. Then you are not changed, you go on, you get liberated. The moment of that you are negative, that negative brings your negative side too. So this very flexible, we see. So this will be 6 days, whole 6 of them together, and they're companioned by the bodhisattva, male and female. There are 8 bodhisattvas together, but each Buddha have 2 bodhisattvas, male and female. But 6 deities come together, central, in front, left, right. So then in 4 directions. So these all come together, you see. But that time they have not coming one by one. When you see first time, I think they comes with the concept. Each Buddha had concept that time. Transparent, clear, radiant. So light coming according to our poison and wisdom. And so that 6 day all days come. Possibility you will you have initiation teaching, you practice a little bit Bardo, and we have 400 days practice there, In long times ago, I give 2-3 times, give the dedicate of the Bardo teaching, and I give the initiation them. But the teaching was not enough to do this again. Time doesn't allow. I did my best, but that happening, so this will be very wonderful. So then, after that, the 6th day, then you have some extreme wrathful. Buddha Heruka, Redna Heruka, Pema Heruka, and then Vajra Heruka. So then the 5 Heruka, actually these 5 female Buddha, male Buddha, appear to wrathful, extremely wrathful, terrifying. First one by one, and last coming all together. So there's 6 Buddha, there's so many other deities, including 100 deities there. 51 Shivashi 42 peaceful deities, 50 wrathful deities. So these are the first peaceful comings one by one, then come peaceful together, then one by one wrathful comes. Then all wrathful come together, and then the wrathful, peaceful together. So this the time go by until 49 day, and go repeat that things. So this is a kind of opportunity one can able to apply that. It is greatly benefit. There is kind of liberations. So this, you could liberate by the 24-hour your practice. How much? If you do not have completely accomplished during the Dharma Dhatu Bardo, then you call this existent Bardo have chance every 24 hours. So you could be an opportunity to it. That depending how much familiar deities practice here, some wrathful, some peaceful deities, that this will be very helpful, tremendously helpful. So that have to good kind of refuge with the devotion, and also take refuge with the devotion and great sense of compassion and cultivate bodhicitta. Those are very important. Then you actually practice clear. But only you practice during the practice lifetime, any deities you practice, make sure not solid, like tangible. It transparent, like rainbow. Unlike rainbow is wisdom and compassion. Rainbow doesn't have that. But quality nature will look how it look like is a rainbow. You can see color beautiful there. You can grab all them. So like deities like that, or the transparent, but they full of wisdom, compassion, and deities. That's the difference. So this is important to cultivate, and not like salad. Then salad will be only we clinging. That can be danger, lead you danger side. So we should not visualize in that very solid, really tangible. You have to make transparent, change the practice, Mangala practice, any practice you do. You make sure change is essence emptiness. The aspect is clarity. The death you know is Mahakala also essence empty, but appeared Mahakala, which is that clarity. Clear obviously become form of the deities, you see. Normal clarity make the attachment, clinging, grasping, accepting and rejecting all these things. So while you practice and you make the visualization transparent, essence empty, appear is kind of not really tangible and like transparent and full of wisdom and compassion. Omniscient, he knows, deities know it completely. Deities is real Buddha, emanated from form of the deities to liberate me. That's what you have to keep your in the mind. So this 49 day, sometimes 24 hours, sometimes 2 day, 3 day, possibility liberated, never knows. But then text says it, one chance, 3 weeks, we have chance to liberate it. In Tibetan, up to the death, 3.5 days, they make big deal. Make lots of people invited to Banipemyung, lots of Lama doing puja early morning. So that's make big deal they make. And so sometimes I don't know this would be important, but they will tell to that person, your daughter doing this week, your son doing this week, your in-law doing this, and they will telling to that person who doing what every day. So until 49 days, continually they do. Sometimes they're not enough, and children they do only 3.5 days. Supposed to be all the daughter doing this. That's not text say, but that tradition make that. In Sikkim and in Tibet, our Sikkim tradition, I find out when my brother died, all the daughters together make offering 3.5 day morning, offering, blessing, prayer. They early morning they 3 o'clock wake up doing that. So morning, I think he'll wake up. They want to make sure I'm here. Then they one will be telling, this day he doing, today this, your daughter this doing. Then I think that up to that in 3 weeks, one my brother did. I don't know, this was supposed to be doing 3.5 is all daughter doing that. Then again, culmination day, they have big puja, laws of Lama, 100 of them coming, for tradition. So this is also And all the in-law, daughter, daughter's husband together, how many daughter have, how many husband, they have to put together money to cremation day. This Buddha book doesn't say that. That's tradition, And so 3 weeks I did my brother myself. So I tell them I don't need any helper. I didn't money hand it to them. I directly sent to Rumtek. I have the hierarchy Lama there. I sent the money to direct them. They did it. I said, all the family go bow, offering, battle them. I make everything ready. So they did go. I did my brother that. I thought I should do this. Then as it's a different time, different brother, sister, they did it. 49 they actually home to have to preserve his own son and grandson, whatever. So anyway, this is a kind of tradition. This is not really text saying, but it's good to do it. But I think Tibet also that in my country, lots of business on that. I did monastery, I don't want to care. But home, when they do, people give money to them, whoever doing. They make more money than they spend out. I did little business. So I say, I'm not doing a home, I'm doing monastery. Monastery don't care, Go, they bow, offering, they make share food, all the big things. There are 2,000 monks doing that. That's better than in home, few monks. So anyway, this is the kind of tradition, not necessarily, but in Tibet they do. But anyway, naturally, that 49 day you go through this. But sometimes 3 week is the kind of day you take reborn. If you not have succeeded within 3 weeks, that day is obviously karmically that you will take reborn. Then that day is big ceremony. It's about lots of Lama inviting, lots of people come. Who are coming? These people pay. People were doing look like kind of business. I find. I told them that's not good. You do something from heart. Don't expect to give. But these people have lots of money giving. Also write down though. When this other person have the dying family, then you look at how much he did for me. I may have the little extra there put back. So it's kind of business, I can see. That's not customer, good customer, but they do anyway. But they do actually, spiritually, 3 weeks is the very important day they take reborn. When you reborn, you do prayer, Bethlehem, then they have transition become more simply as easily they can give rebirth. So that's what they do that day. Then sometime not be succeeding that when they do is continually 49 day. The 49 day big deal they have inside doing puja. Most time they do the 100 deities puja in whole day. And then outside they have sutra and tantra readings. And then lots of Bethlehem, you can see them. Some people who have with me Bethlehem, that's the important. They put lots of effort, clean the Bethlehem, then thousands of Bethlehem leading, but somebody donated money to lead them, and some they making continually there. So they have lots of Bethlehem going on that day. So 49 days is the last reborn. Then actually in a human being, up to 49 day last reborn. Back up here. Okay. Thank you. You have to let me know. And so 49 day is the last that, human being will not stay in Bardo longer than that. If you are really, really bad karma, then forever Bardo. And Angu goes sleep 500 years in the Bardo. And this is different kind of karma. The human being, and not too much live more than 49 days limit. Then you take reborn. But that day is the last reborn. They make lots of puja and prayer, lots of Lama requested prayer. So the 49 days kind of last day. So all the deities appear within this 49 day, you see. So that's made, now in this case we have the Bardo existing. Pretty much this, good more detailed about the deities, but I make some side, I explain it. So this is the Bardo of existence, meaning really Bardo in name, Bardo meaning up to the dead until you reborn. That's what we call Bardo of the existing, we see. So that still you have now reborn, something like that. That will be what time now?
It's 3:39.
Half hour, right?
20 minutes.
I can briefly talk, up to that, reborn, at a certain point, the Bardo being will be aware in the Bardo. And suddenly they look, I need a body now. I have no body. So it's kind of unstable. But no body is unstable because like wind, mind going like this, not staying. Now because we cling this body, make the mind stay here. After death, your mind, no body, then you have no kind of any concrete or solid things staying there. So they motion like that. And then also they kind of gathering is dead in the Bardo, and the problem now. Now we have tired to in all this experience, 49 days. Then they're kind of looking for to get into, then they try to get into that, like hole, any hole they see that are getting in there. Try to see they can block it because nothing can block him. Mountain through, rock through, nothing can block him. The one in the text says both the Gaya stupa, that is they were not able to penetrate it. And the time comes, the mother womb will not penetrate it. But again, there's lots of karmically connected there. So this case that you go through, then suddenly that you have looking for some place, then you go to like they have look like you're getting in a whole house, getting in the hall of the kind of small brick, So all kind of things placed to try to go in to block it, stop there, But nothing can solid, everything penetrated, Go through here to there, not need to go to the door. I'm thinking of the town, I'll be town. I'm thinking of the home, I'm the home. I want to see this person, I want to see this person. But this has been so many times with my angry, all attachment, ignorant, everything's with me. And that makes one become more emotional, unstable. It kind of tied up somewhat. So this would only say that you have to have the karma, your parents. But in this case, we're talking about if you are fortunate enough to be born again human being. But I need to have the karma with a mother to my mother, father to my father. Otherwise, even I'm trying, I cannot get into the womb. Finally, karmically, they connected that, but that karma cause no matter how far you are, you can see your parents. What caused him to get in there is that he see intimacy of the two parents that he part away to see. So he going to born as from a male. Then he kind of strong anger and jealous to their father. And he very strong attached crying to mother. These two emotions bring him right there. Then that's emotion you throw in the womb. Then stuck there, and there's nothing you can come out. So you become that the parents. So how they do is that way they do. Then if you born to grow, then you are angry, jealous to your mother, and attracting, crying to father. That this attachment and anger also, then she will born, become daughter, male, female. So that's why the book says that, So that's why you go find this kind of ordinary way to born in a human being. And animal they're born, we have egg born, heat born, lotus born, and Gongal Kiwa, Tushili Kiwa, Ziti Kiwa. So they're born in the womb, a poor both. Born from the womb, from the mother, from the egg, from the womb, whether womb, you born, then medically born. That's poor both. You be born to a human being, you born with the what we call womb born. And we are attracting father and mother, avoiding and accepting that causes you to get into. But that have to be a mother, have to be your mother. Father have to be your father, karmically connected there. So then you born and there, so 6 months you have to womb. It is very dark, very small space, and kind of not seeing things. So then 9 months you have to stay there. So womb in the mother womb is quite miserable, not comfortable. Give birth also not in the comfortable. You are give birth. Children give birth also crying. Why they cry? They have pain. A mother have pain. Children have pain. So this is kind of, born to human being is not fun. So therefore, don't aim to born human being. Born to the pure land. Then you don't have to come back. You see. And so that's the ordinary people you born, you see. Ordinary people. Then, of course, then you go to hell. You don't have nowhere to go Bardo. You have no Bardo for hell run. What happened is that, you're so bad karma, it's negative karma. You die with so angry. After you death, stop breathing. You're in hell. Because you're fully hell, your mind mentally created hell right there. So then you're born. There's one miracle born. The hell is a miracle because that need to not do. Suddenly you manifested yourself, but miserable, since hell is worse, as you know. Then again, it's one miracle, is like Dewachen, pure land, you born, that miracle land, miracle born. Lotus born, we call also. So those are that have pure motivation, always kind, loving, honest, truthful, and the faith and trust. Specifically, Amitabha Buddha, Amitabha Pure Land, practice Amitabha practice. Jain is a practice as well. Then you dedicate all these to born to Amitabha for benefit all beings. You need to bodhicitta refuge. Then actual practice with mind and keep Amitabha. You have empowerment teaching, then you practice. Always keep your mind Amitabha. You walking, you imagine you toward Amitabha pure land. You sitting, Amitabha is above your head, is Amitabha pure land. And you sleeping, then you feel your Amitabha is in your heart, pure land, Amitabha there. So you keep your mind with Amitabha pure land. And anything you virtuous action, you 6 parameter, anything, visualization, reciting mantra, any 6 parameter you do, any good thing, you dedicate born to Amitabha pure land for the benefit of all beings. The dedication is very important. So this you do, you born Amitabha pure land, that is in a miracle born there. You don't have to go through womb or anything. So these are so positive that you don't born nowhere. You see, Amitabha pure say, I take reborn nowhere to born perfect pure land. We said pray that. So that's the way praying. So this is prayer we have from your heart, dedicate. So this Devachan, that prayer, born Devachan have to have some kind of condition to prepare in a lifetime, and that will be born there. But lots of tremendous virtuous action, pure vision, and perfect merit purification, all this is necessary, and then dedicate to pure land, born in there. So these beings can born there. So you born, you're not enlightenment, but you are 10 level bodhisattva. You have very, very high wisdom. you can immediately you're born, you see Amitabha, purifying all your body, negative, hearing Buddha's Amitabha teaching, purifying all speech, and then Buddha Amitabha, you focus Amitabha's wisdom mind, then purify your mind. You empowered by the Amitabha, you become 10-level Bodhisattva. Then you can manifest it immediately, many forms to benefit every sentient being. Then you are day and night, there's nothing other than practice Dharma. All nothing clinging, grasping, all is kind of completely free. So you have the many elements, you live that around as Bodhisattva 10 level. Eventually you get enlightenment there. But you cross to all the pure and all negative and all samsara. Born there, you not come back again. That's a perfect pure land. That is the reason for our practice on in that person we do Amitabha. There's many realms by the Buddhas, but each realm is very difficult to born there. Amitabha is easily, as that I'm described. It's not easy and just you sit there and wait for them. No, you have to practice. But other places, other realms is very hard for the native people to born. You have to be perfect, highly bodhicitta, compassion that, say, one text says that, your compassion, how profound or perfect. This kind of quoted in some Shastra say, Dala Nipa Chungze Mena Yang, Suda Kan Go Chechen Nang, Ingji Ongi, Di Dikpanam Dagi Lampa Geselale. He said that. So this case of Bodhisattva who have really compassion. Compassion such as somebody grab me and say, cut your head. But I'm not done any wrong, no defect. I know that. But he only cut my head. So that case, no reason he cutting my head. It is so negative person I can look at him. But Bodhisattva, look, he killing me. Okay, he killed me. I worry about he killing me. He will have lots of karma, negative. I'll be praying, let him to kill me, but this karma not come to him. Come to me. I'll be suffer with this karma, not him to suffer. So this, you see, somebody killing me, still I am giving all my good vibration, positive thing. Even I'm caring, kind, and compassion. So those are the giving your life source to protect sentient being sufferings. That's kind of compassion you have generated. You have such strong, then you are compassion. That's compassion. That compassion will lead you bodhisattva level, post level to 10 level. That's not giving you pure land like 10 level easily. Other place you have to be greatly realized person. Already you are reached dharmata, total awakening. And some of you have the perfect pure morality, not this defect or haven't violated any vow that 150 and 250 vow, keep one, none of these that violated, pure. Then you practicing whatever practice with this vow, make the practice become excellent. Really, yet, you can born that kind of pure land. So again, we were difficult for in this world to doing this all. The pure land of Amitabha is much easier than that. Take refuge, generate bodhicitta, bring the pure land. Amitabha Buddha in pure land, always visualizing. Anytime you can get in there, so you remain all the time keeping that. Then you go 6 para, any virtuous action you do, dedicate to born there. So all these things, you born there. So you don't have to go complicated realization, morality, on these things. So this Amitabha Pure Land is much better, much easily. So this reason we Amitabha Pure Land practice, we at the end of the chanting, we repeat that one too. So this is very wonderful to have that. So this way, this kind of miracle born is that one is the hell realm, which is very terrible suffering. One is pure land, Amitabha Pure Land. You don't have to go nowhere. You don't have to any part of it. Immediately dead, you go there. It's no pardon for you. So that's wonderful, isn't it? So I think the Amitabha Pure Land, Kyabje Rinpoche say, one of Kyabje Rinpoche wrote the Amitabha prayer too. He said he used to be doing Tushita Heaven prayer. Pray to born into material Buddha, Pure Land. And later he find out better the Amitabha Pure Land. Then he wrote, he comment, and he's very much that, everybody should do this much more easily. There is poor cost to born Amitabha Pure Land. So Amitabha Pure Land is easily, so this is the way you born. So then egg born is like chicken and many being from the egg. So that's what egg born, And they have the egg, whatever time they have to stay there. And then we traditionally keep it warm. It's sometimes you can see summer tree leaf, summer get warm and little bit kind of moisture. And then leaf become that big. You saw that? I think you know that. So and I mean this is very obvious that, I saw just the tree leaf turn into an animal, insect. And I saw that, sometimes you get half of the leaf, half is the kind of animal moving around. So this is kind of called this traditionally, meaning the heat born. So sometimes those things can some the material become big, possessed, So this called a poor born. So this human born is womb born, So womb born is human being, could be very precious human being, born in a parent who very kind, loving, devotion, practicing, had some wisdom, and children they teach it that way. Then children follow the parents that make easy to follow the Dharma to be good, and that's very precious human beings. But sometimes we born, father fishing, mother fishing, butcher, we born there too. So they will not teach us nice things. They ask about to fish, they ask about to butcher and kill animal. So then parent will teach that this is not good. Even human born, you can mistake like that, depending on karma actually. And some of them so, not positive, not negative, but mainly, no matter what parent you born, you have to have your karma. This all of you, Western, none of your parents in Buddhism. Some of them here serious practitioner I know. So who taught them? Parent doesn't taught. They came themselves. That's their karma. You see? Individual karma. Therefore, parent cannot improve. In some time they do in connection, Bodhisattva can born their choice. And you do lots of good things. You may not get high realm as pure land, but you born as a human being. And some, the human being born with perfect parents and perfect condition. Immediately you meet a good teacher there, and following your life, halfway through you already have some kind of sense of realization. And a full lifetime you may develop full enlightenment. So that kind of your opportunity, you're fortunate, depending how much you have lifetime spending your practice and dedication, devotion, and faith and compassion is very important. And this, also that one way is parent can improve, and fortunately you born at that kind of circumstance. And other ways, look, your karma with you born anywhere, karmically born some people, none of your parents practicing go to Buddhist, none of tell you to go to Buddhist. You can yourself And you like, this is your path, your practice, your faith. Sometimes I think you are faithful than me even. So this is your own karma. So that means not relying on the parent. You did is your karma. You have the cause and effect, So this case, up to you that you do. So you do a good job, then you have possibility and good life, good human being. But human being always a short time. Human have death. Human beings all. Human beings sick. Human being both. The poor great reaper of the suffering is human being. Both all ages, sickness, death. These four of them as human being, no matter what, this will be all have to go through. Whether you're king or you're high lamas, you have to do this. Being human being, you have to go through. So, but also that if we are being such fortunate, you are powerful and capable, but you could make better this life. How fortunate you are now. You can do good out of this life. Next lifetime, a better condition for you. And Dharma, anything. So this is wonderful that way. And this lifetime is very capable, very precious, very leisure. But it's short time for human beings, how long we have lived, what we did in the past. Maybe we don't do too much good. Now how long we live, we don't know today, tomorrow, maybe next one, next year, next year, not see each other here. Even next month, and this is kind of no one guarantees. It's human beings are very fragile. Human have the cause of death is so many of them. Right now we could die. No. So in this case, that is we never know. But human can do something good, born human, good human being, and continually take next some better and better. Eventually, you can get enlightenment too. So that's his kind of hope. Long run and short, you can put effort, diligence, devotion, renunciation, everything condition put together one lifetime. You have chance to get enlightened one lifetime also, but you have to get some perfect human condition. You have to be precise in devotion, compassion, and then condition is very allowed to you. So this is, if you pray, you could be born that way too. Prayer and do dedicating, good thing what you do and dedicate in prayer. Prayer is effective, very beneficial through the blessing of the Buddha, Bodhisattva, and your intentions. And the truth of your good action can bring your result, that possibility. But also there is pure, exactly good practice with you born in Vajrayana. But that is not really fortunate. But there's lots of happiness there, pleasure and pleasant there, with no dharma there. And someday you are exhausted the virtue what you accumulated here, and you exhaust it, then you fall down, again you suffer again. But while you are there, you have no chance to practice dharma. You have enjoyed your pleasure and pleasant, forget anything, past and present, just enjoy it. And suddenly you fall down, you already fall down. So these kind of bridges that you do good deed without bodhicitta, it develop in your mind. Bodhicitta means that you do not care of sentient beings. You avoiding this born in that kind of realm. What you do, dedicate to enlightenment, dedicate to all sentient beings. When you do, I want to be happy, I want to enjoy, I want a long life, good health, powerful, everything I want. You do good things, good health, that is all good. But you born that kind of realm. You born and you experience that good things, what you have dedicated. When you dedicate to yourself, that will not last long. But you may live there for many hours, but you're so happy, so joyful, 1 second gone. When a good time you have, time go past. Hard time, you suffer, pain, confused, time goes harder, So in God time, it's time goes this. In 1 hour, it's nothing. He born, when time comes, he think, oh, I just born, I die now. But in between, he has many own experience, good, joyful, but nothing have good or bad. Staying enjoyment, crazy with enjoying these things. So that rhyme is never dedicated. We say, God realm, happiness, human suffering. Human suffering is better. Human suffering, you acknowledge you suffer, and you can wonder where it comes from this suffering. Then you can stop cause of the suffering, negative karma. Then you can cause of the happiness, what come from. So this will learn from the suffering, And Buddha is posed some Four Noble Truths. You acknowledge suffering, post Buddha say that. Then you know where come from the sufferings. So this is Buddha says beginning like that. So this is very important. And we have the understanding this way. When you do, because what we call it, I used to something word that afflicted virtues, I will say that. Meaning you attachment or your virtues. And then you wanted this goodness for a long time, good health, prosperity for myself. No one getting this myself alone. That's where you do good deed. That good bond with God realm. That's afflicted good deed. The unafflicted good deeds not have any anger, jealous, greed, proud. Purely you dedicate to bond, perfect enlightenment, and benefit of all sentient beings. So this kind of way you do any good thing, that's called to obtain enlightenment for everlasting happiness. You see? So this is the very important kind of like understanding this way. So how you can motivate it. Only my life, my problem, my suffering, my this, there's more suffering. Consider other sentient beings suffering, then this is come the liberation for every sentient being, and you include it there. You see? So that is the kind of in general how you can do, but also the bodhisattva practice, they highly develop first level to state level bodhisattva. In that case, they dying simply process, they export, go through the path, no problem. When the time comes that the reborn, they call choice. If there is, I can see there's some simple person. If I take reborn as part of the family, I may have to be able to train them. Then they will be born there. They don't care that sinful, suffering, painful confusion, they'll take reborn there. But the purpose they reborn for helping them. When they can see all me, I've been born in king and princess like that, and he can go and born there too. He can help through this way benefit. Wherever karmically connected, then your bodhisattva can born there. They can born, we say it's kind of, lotus born and dirty, muddy, dirty, and a lotus seed grow from there, sprout from there. But one lotus is full blooming, and then no stain of the only dirties. But lotus have to have this dirty to bring beautiful flower there. The bodhisattva were born, them with the suffering, pain there. They will come there to help them. That's make the cause them born. But when they born there, they not stained by suffering and confusion they have. They will be skillfully lead and guide them and liberated. And so that's the reason they born. So they are not by karmic force. We born with no choice. Karma force us. I want to be nice and beautiful and the family nice, but that's not my choice, my karma choice, whatever my karma is. But then bodhisattva is their choice. So that's dependent bodhisattva and ordinary beings, you see. Also this, and the some minutes, my Bardo book have something and keeps showing that, so in the Bardo, the bodhisattva is going to want to born like very learned, very scholar, help other beings. That's why they, in the Bardo, they visualizing or cultivating letter D, yellow D, considerable D, and then gathering the whole Buddha and Bodhisattva wisdom, then transform into the, uh, dissolve into D, and then they travel to mother womb, and the mother womb they make mandala of the Manjushri, and the whole 9 months they will enjoy in the mandala. They have no problem of the womb suffering there as other people. Then sometimes the mother can feel something happy, joyful, no comfort, discomfort, all these things. Sometimes Tibet, many incarnation, mother hearing the side mother inside a womb, sometimes talking to, sometimes, it's a karma boys, one of karma boys in the mother womb, and the raining, the mothers are, in the field working on. When the rain comes, and she hears saying, "Mother, go home now, raining." She doesn't want it. She wonders, who's this? And I look around, look, see. Actually, Karma is telling all that. So now this land is in the Eastern Kham. We've not been there, but this is kind of Ganges area. Land called Land of the Speak, or Land who speak. So they call that Xing Sung Je, meaning the land speaking with one language. But land doesn't speak, that's karma speaking to mother. But now this area, the people taking the dust for blessing all over the world. Land is not useful anymore. They're taking piece of the land, that taking home, blessing. So the land still existed. That name up to that happening. So this kind of bodhisattva can be lived there. At some time, some karma, they say, up to they take the womb, then until 9 months, they didn't look like she's not pregnant. But the day born, she's pregnant, and then that day he born. So it's kind of karma, but just touch there, make sure I'm coming. So go on. And later when born, he can born. Karma, but that they say karma, but doesn't last minute born, he'll get into womb. That's also some story there. So, that is bodhisattva way activity. Then also he can say the change someone bodhisattva want to be. I like the cultural activity of Chenrezig. I born human being to benefit, connect to through speech, the body, and the mind, connect to all being liberated, and wish to be Chenrezig. Then in the Bardo, they will put their own mind as the free, white free, and gather all Buddha's compassion, blessing to dissolve in the free. Then that free through the home of the mother. And again, they have 9 months. You have Chinese mandala inside. Warm doesn't affect them. They are kind of pure land of the Chinese. Then last reborn, then there's activity like Dalai Lama, So Dalai Lama is kind of, look at him, you can see how peace we get that. So he's the true Chinese human form, So like that. So those are the bodhisattva reincarnated to that way. And that can be those things. This is they can do Bardo. They don't have to be Bardo. They could stop right in the Mata Bardo. Even they don't have to go through the dissolving stage either. And this is all illusion for them, not really. And so, but they'll go through because they're helping Bardo being there. In this karma, we have 10 years, we don't know where he. And in Tibet, that's what we have Delo, meaning that the kind of dead in a combat life. Or lady most time, that kind of thing. So there is some dialogue, someone dead, he come back. And he kind of repeating everyone. Then he tell, hell realm, I was there, I see this. Hungry ghost realm, I saw this. Animal realm, and human realm. And you go travel all of the realm. Then inform to human being. So this karma was not born, and we don't know that time where this man is reborn for up to 7 days dead, and he reborn. and relive again. And he was talking about, he says, well, I don't know who is in the Bardo. There are some black-haired lamas helping lots of people. So I think we waiting come up here 10 years, but he was helping in the Bardo. That is later. I don't know if this was true or not. In somebody come up. That time come up this whole kind of a conversation, come up. So I don't know if that was kind of true or not, but I heard that. So it can be possible that he's kind of our lineage, and he just relied. Then he said he traveled or he got to Bardo, and Bardo he saw the amazing things that one black-haired Lama is there helping lots of Bardo big. He was saw that. Then he telling people that that's interest like that. So Bodhisattva can be anything anyway. So I think so I could include this today and all things and cover everything little piece here and there. But we could do more because time doesn't allow it and we can limit that much, okay? So you question, you have me a question or not?
Well, I am a little concerned about your energy level. So my thought is, if people who can't come to Chen Reisig tonight, maybe they could ask you questions here, and maybe not more than 5 or 10 minutes. And then people who can stay later for Chen Reisig, then you can take maybe more questions there after you rest a little bit.
Perfect.
And also, if you don't mind, I would like to relight the candle. I didn't want to get up in the middle of everything. I can keep the candle.
You believe to light candle, no problem. I enjoy that. Okay, so that is it. He says that you can have few questions you want to. If you have not able to come, even in January, it's 6 o'clock. But I'll be here for 6 o'clock to question and answer to join practice. But welcome some question if you have. Okay, I'll take this one, but I'll take later, okay? Welcome.
My question's about the Dalai Lama, and he's getting older, and also there's a lot of lamas like yourself that are teaching, but you're not supported by your culture to learn all the things about Buddha. You know so much about the Buddha and the ceremonies and the word of and so I heard that maybe, I think people are concerned about the Dalai Lama saying that maybe there's not going to be reincarnation of the Dalai Lama.
I didn't hold that. He said he reincarnation, yes.
He said he would?
But definitely he told publicly, say, I take Bodhisattva vow. You stop, I will not stop, I come back.
Oh, good, okay.
But he didn't know that he didn't say he born here and there, but he will come back to benefit being. He said, take vow until the end of the suffering, he will come back. His vow is how I can violate my vows. That's for sure, he is reincarnated. Yes.
I'm just concerned, I guess, about there's not the training and the support from Tibet that, I don't know if we have a strong enough base of support to train people from being young to because you did training all through your life.
Young generation, you mean?
Yeah, to have someone born.
You mean the young Tibetan generation? Young generation of Tibetan was not following our tradition. That's what you worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of worry. But I see lots of them. But here, they come to United States. They don't come to Dharma. They're not looking for Lama. They come here money, make money to make more healthy, enjoy. And they also more influenced by school, and they're more into the Western style, But go to India, you can see how many people desperately practice Dharma day and night, It's nice to have someone to go see how Tibetans do practice. Their practice, in the West, no practice like that. They practice seriously, yes, they do. But again, Tibetan people is just like people. Angry people, negative people, they are also too. But so many positive people and very good people. Here in few people, I don't know, sometimes good motivation, not good enough. But over there, sincere lay people is more devotion practice. Yes, yes, and yes.
Well, there's more support for children learning the Buddhist practice from very young and learning all these stories and learning learning the words of Buddha from very young and supported. Like we're learning it and we're kind of older. We didn't have that from when we were young, and so we don't have enough time to learn all the things. Here in America, that's
What you're learning, it doesn't matter. You are more experienced, your devotion, faith, doesn't matter any age. You will come back to that same mind. You will be continuing from there. So I think you do your best. We cannot control it. Each and every being have their own mind, one kind. If people ask question, we can answer. Beneficial, more helpful. And if they don't want, you don't force them, because they will not like it, get wrong views, get upset, and no reason. So do your best. Do what you can. Yourself, you independent, you can do what you're thinking, what you say, what you're doing. Completely no one forces you to do it. When you know it's good, then you do good. So this is not good, then you stop there, avoid that. You live that good wishes, you stay on the good wishes yourself, you're safe, and try to not do your bad things, the bad wish for you, So do your best, No one control, no one. You're independent, free, If you want to do something good, no one say don't do it good, Even somebody don't do it, you don't listen because you like to do it yourself, you see. And somebody want you to do something bad, if you don't like, you don't do it. So your freedom, you're independent, So that's, you control yourself, you're learning, and you have good motivation, and try to keep your mind strongly, keep your motivation as good, kind, loving, compassion to all sentient beings without exception, and also and respect and devotion to path of liberation. That's the saving protections. Okay?
Thank you very much for your teachings.
You're welcome.
This is the first time I experienced teachings that you have given for a whole weekend. Usually when I receive any sort of teachings, it takes me 3 or 4 days to find my questions. Is it possible to write to you?
You're welcome to write me, yes.
Okay.
Sometimes I immediately write, sometimes, but I question it's good, and I will be answer you carefully and do my best. Yes, I do communicate with Paul and communicate with the email. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then that's not meaningful. Then I have to not pay attention. I have lots of junk come too, and that's okay. Won't come. I don't have to pay attention. But seriously need person that I will be too. Yes, I'm not ignoring that. Okay.
Are these going to be used tonight at 6?
I don't know.
We'll give something different.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
The dedication now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sonamni tamje zepane tore nebedra nambam jene. Inyana jivala trupai sive sole trawa drowarsho. Japa Babo Jidar Gambana Kudu Sabo de Andeshinde Deda Kagi Jesu Dalo Jing Gewa de Dada Cheratu no Gewa de Gewo Sona Yeshe Sosote Sona Yeshe Lejuwe Dapa Kudido Parsho Sange kusum ye bejen lada, june me gurden bejen lada. Gende me jejen bejen lagi, jidargo ama landru parsho.
Thank you very much. So I'll see you 6 o'clock.